We're now going to discuss the Church of Santa Madeleine in Vezelay.
We look closely at Christ and we look closely at the apostles. You'll see that they do seem to twist and writhe with excitement. Well, think about that. They're receiving the Holy Spirit. It's this transforming moment, and they writhe and twist with excitement and energy. And so do their draperies. You'll see that once again, these are very tubular figures. They're sort of long legs and arms, and they have the legs are splayed every which way to fit in the carving. Christ, of course, is the largest figure, and the legs are sort of twisted over to one side. Presumably they weren't using a deep enough block for the legs to come forward, or just it was certainly more efficient and more economical to do it that way. But also, you're fitting the image to the space. So Christ is in the center. He's very, very large. The apostles seem to get smaller and smaller as they go off to the side of the tympanum. They're fitting them in the actual area of the architecture that's available. Well, we take a look at Christ, and we see that his knees are switched off to one side, and there are these wonderful swirls, really spirals around his knee, around his hips, that just sort of generate all this energy. The drapery folds, once again, the artist has sometimes grouped these series of rounded ridges together in kind of loops. Other places you have a sort of zigzag hemline, and in other places the hemline just seems to flutter and move. And here we're looking closer at Christ with the grooves for the hair and the little curly cue that ends his beard. And you can see very clearly that spiral, particularly the one at the hips, and the way the draperies are carved with just wonderful patterns. But they're not flat. As you can see, they do have three-dimensionality in every ridge that has been carved here, and they're grouped so that they make these wonderful sort of swinging U-shaped little drapery folds. Just very, very exciting, very decorative, lots and lots of energy. And yes, abstracted. The artist isn't worried about the body beneath, because his emphasis is on the Spirit. The Holy Spirit is descending. It is so exciting. It is a reference to a supernatural, immaterial experience. There we see once again the swirls. And you also see how the mandorla is cut back so that you have this wonderful depth. And the drapery also sort of curves around and follows that. And it flutters with the excitement and energy of the Holy Spirit.